In the period long before World War I, the Ottoman Empire was on the brink of collapse. The once great empire had shattered, and the sons of a defeated sultan were fighting tooth and nail to gain control. But in this power struggle, the enemies of the empire saw an opportunity to pounce, treating it like a helpless deer preyed upon by many jackals. For almost a decade, there was no single legitimate ruler, leading to a period of chaos and uncertainty. The Ottoman Interregnum, as it became known, was a time of struggle and defeat, as the empire teetered on the edge of the abyss. But what really happened during those dark years? Join me as we delve into the details and uncover the secrets of the Ottoman Interregnum. After the Battle of Ankara, Timur returned much of Anatolia to the Turkoman emirs or lords whose principalities had recently become part of Sultan Bayezid I's expanding Ottoman state. The remaining Ottoman territories became a battleground among Bayezid's surviving sons. Among his 6 sons alive in 1402, Suleiman, Isa, Qasim, Mustafa, Musa, and Mehmed, Prince Mustafa was taken to Timur's capital, Samarkand, along with Bayezid himself. Over the next decade, Princes Suleiman, Isa, Mehmed, and Musa, whom Timur initially captured but later released, competed fiercely for control over the Ottoman lands. Prince Qasim, who was in Bursa during the Battle of Ankara, was escorted by his elder brother Suleiman to the Balkans. From there, he was sent as a hostage to the Byzantine Emperor Manuel II, r. 1391–1425, and remained in Constantinople until he died in 1417. Tamerlane's official historian Sharaf al-Din Yazdi wrote that his master exchanged envoys with Suleiman, who acknowledged Tamerlane's suzerainty and in return was accorded a free hand in Rumeli. Prince Suleiman and his followers, including Bayezid's vizier Kandarli Ali Pasha, decided to leave Anatolia for Tamerlane and take control of his father's western territories. Suleiman began negotiations with the Christian powers of the Balkans, preventing them from exercising their historical claims to the Rumelian domains of his weakened state. The former emirs of Anatolia were unable to take as much advantage as his Balkan vassals, Byzantine, Serbian, and Latin, of the disintegration of the Ottoman realm. Nevertheless, by the terms of a treaty made at Gelibolu in 1403, Prince Suleiman agreed to territorial concessions which would have been unthinkable only a few months before. Byzantium was released from its vassal status, as were some Latin enclaves. The southwestern shore of the Black Sea and the city of Thessalonica were among the gains made by Emperor Manuel II, who won a further significant concession in Suleiman's agreement to come to his aid in case of an attack by Tamerlane. With Byzantium's fear of the Ottomans thus eased, Manuel was encouraged to expel Constantinople's Ottoman merchants and demolish the recently built mosque to serve their community. Venice and Genoa both obtained favorable trading arrangements in the lands Suleiman controlled. According to the Venetian negotiator, Pietro Zeno, Gaziev-Rinos Bey was strongly opposed to the surrender by a member of the Ottoman House of Lands which had been won by him and his fellow marcher lords. The most widely accepted account of the events following the Battle of Ankara comes from an anonymous panegyrist of Prince Mehmed, who eventually emerged victorious in the civil conflict. Following the battle, Mehmed withdrew to his stronghold in north-central Anatolia. He resurfaced when Tamerlane departed eastward in 1403. Mehmed then confronted Prince Isa in a battle south of the Sea of Marmara, reclaiming Bursa from Isa's control. Subsequently, Mehmed's forces engaged in skirmishes with local lords seeking to reassert their independence from Ottoman authority. Meanwhile, Prince Isa engaged in a battle with Tamerlane's forces in Kayseri before retreating to northwest Anatolia, where he met his demise at the hands of Suleiman later in 1403. Suleiman, through the Gelibolu Treaty, secured a period of stability in the Balkans. He ventured into Anatolia in 1404, seizing Bursa and Ankara from Prince Mehmed, who retreated to Tokat in north-central Anatolia. Suleiman's rule extended over Rumeli and Anatolia up to Ankara, solidifying his position as the likely successor to his father, with some historians even designating him as Suleiman I. In 1409, a new player entered the stage, posing a threat to Suleiman's territories. His younger brother, Prince Musa, had been released by Tamerlane in 1403 and placed under the protection of the Emir of Jermian, who then handed him over to Mehmed. From his base in Tokat, Mehmed now encouraged his brother Musa to challenge Suleiman. The attack on Suleiman came unexpectedly as Musa sailed from Sinop to Wallachia, where he secured support by marrying the daughter of Wallachian voivode Mircea. Mircea, sharing animosity towards Bayezid, saw an opportunity to align with Musa against Suleiman. Musa faced challenges in Rumeli, but by May 1410, he had captured Edirne, Suleiman's capital, and advanced to Gelibolu. This forced Suleiman to swiftly return from Anatolia. Emperor Manuel of Byzantium viewed the succession conflict as advantageous, prolonging it to his benefit. With control over the passages between Anatolia and Rumeli, Manuel aided Suleiman's crossing of the Bosporus. However, Musa ordered Suleiman's execution near Edirne, possibly while intoxicated according to an anonymous chronicler, leaving Mehmed and Musa to vie for power. Prince Musa inherited his brother Suleiman's territories in Rumeli and Anatolia, facing a challenging rule for the next 2 years. Suleiman's son, Orhan, sought refuge in Constantinople, raising concerns for Musa that Orhan might become a focal point of dissent. In response, Musa besieged Constantinople in the autumn of 1411, but his efforts were futile. As Musa's advisors and commanders deserted him, his brother Prince Mehmed crossed the Bosporus with Manuel's support, engaging Musa in battle near Katalka in Thrace before returning to Anatolia. Although Musa emerged victorious, his lands in Rumeli faced invasion by troops led by his former ally, Stephen Lazarevic. Musa retaliated by attacking several Serbian strongholds the following year. In 1413, Orhan landed at Thessalonica, potentially encouraged by Emperor Manuel to divert Musa's attention from Serbia. Despite capturing Orhan, Musa inexplicably released him and failed to recapture Thessalonica. The civil war came to an apparent end with the death of Prince Musa in 1413, marking the resolution of the succession in favor of Prince Mehmed, now known as Sultan Mehmed I. So that's all for today. See you in another video with another exciting topic. Till then, Allah Hafiz.